playing, I thought I'd watch some high-level play so that I can learn a bit and see how other high-level players do it. Okay, let's see what blue and red select here. Got some good choices. Giant Specialist, Marksman Specialist, Cost Control Specialist, Heavy Armor Specialist for red, Speed Specialist, Aerial Specialist, Runner Specialist, and Quick Supply Specialist for blue. Red goes Heavy Armor Specialist with Arclight and Steel Ball. Let's see what blue goes. Quick Supply Specialist with Steel Balls and Arclights. Okay. Let's see what they will do with their placement. Right, so blue goes for additional crawlers and so does red. Let's have a look at the placement. Okay, so red's got a fairly standard placement for his units. Oh, he's changing it up a bit. So the crawlers and the Mustangs will come in at the same time. I think these Arclights are going to do really well versus this composition, so I'm going to give it to blue to start off with. In fact, I've seen blue play before, so I'm going to put my prediction in now already. I think he's going to win. This guy has played some very unique strategies that I've seen in the past, so let's see how it plays out. Okay, so red adds some Phoenix. Is it Phoenixes or Phoenix? One set, he can't afford another set, so let's see what he does here. Moves his crawlers to the back and his other crawlers to the back as well. Okay, so he brought in a set of Phoenix and some extra crawlers. Let's see how they do. I mean, red's gonna win because blue doesn't have any anti-air. But the Arclights and the Steel Balls should handily take down all of the chaff, including the Mustangs. It looks like blue is barely going to win on the ground, but obviously because he doesn't have any anti-air, he's going to lose to Phoenixes. Okay, red takes the round, blue takes a little bit of damage. Let's see what he comes up with as an answer to the Phoenixes. Oh, some good choices here. Supply Specialist looks good. Missile Strike is also very good. Okay, so blue takes Missile Specialist and red takes Supply Specialist. Let's see what they do. Okay, blue brings in Mustangs to counter the both the Phoenixes and all the chaff, which is going to work really well. He can't bring in another set, so let's see what else he's going to bring in. Okay, so he brings in an Arclight. Alrighty, so what is red going to do? Red got a mobile beacon and he's going to do the crawler walk with him. Okay, so this is clearly to distract the Arclights. Or maybe he's anticipating Stormcallers from the blue player. But yeah, these are purely just for distraction, to draw units in. Yeah, I don't think a mobile beacon and some crawlers, some distraction crawlers, are going to win you around. But I think he was anticipating Stormcallers, maybe. I don't know what the play was there. Right, so blue wins quite handily. The Mustang play worked. Let's move on to the next round and see what they do. Laser sights for blue. Really good reinforcement. Gives you additional 35 meters of range on your unit. I think red is contemplating shield device specialist, electromagnetic impact, and maybe laser sights. Let's see what he picks. He also picks laser sights. Right, so which units do they put it on? I think it's going to be one of these frontline units, probably this one over here or this one. Yeah, I was right. He put it on the Archlight on the left. And let's see what blue does with it. Okay, he's doing a different crawler walk here. It's an interesting pattern. Once again, to draw in these Archlights and these units over here. So blue has completed his side. Now we're waiting for red. What is blue saving up for? That's interesting. Oh, he probably wants to get a giant next. Thinks he's got the advantage, so he's saving some cash, and then he wants to get a giant next. Red responds with Stormcallers. That's a really good response. And he brings in some additional fangs as well to protect the Stormcallers. Why did he put the laser sights on? Oh, he put it on the Phoenix. Okay. So there's an additional set of Phoenix. Crawlers distracting in the middle, bringing all the units into the middle while red can actually start attacking from the outside. So that gives him an advantage from an attacking perspective. But let's see if he wins the round. Red wins handily on the right and blue wins handily on the left. So red gets the debuff, blue gets the debuff, but he doesn't have much anti-air, so I think red will take this. Yeah, the Phoenixes are going to kill off the Mustangs and then red will win. Okay. So I think red probably bought more units in that round, and that was what won him the round. So let's see what blue brings in. He's going to bring in some sort of giant. I'm almost confident they both took intensive training as a reinforcement. So it looks like blue will probably bring in a giant and upgrade it. Oh, he went for steel balls. Okay, more steel balls. And he upgrades them immediately. Okay. So he was saving to see what he can counter with. Let's see how red responds. Blue gets the range upgrade on his Archlights. Really good response to all the chaff on the board. So now all he needs to do is deal with the snipers. And the Mustangs will help with that. Okay. So blue has completed his round. What else did he do? He upgraded a couple of units, specifically the Archlights, and then brought in steel balls and Archlights. Alrighty. And then let's see what red goes. Red is still deciding, it seems. Okay, he upgrades his Mustangs. Uses intensive training to get them to level 3. Brings in more Mustangs. Interesting. I think Archlights with range beat the Mustangs. On the last minute, what did he go for? He added defense enhancement. That's really good. So I'm curious to see how this actually plays out. Oh, the Archlights are doing work with the range. So they're definitely doing their job there. while all of that is happening, the Mustangs are taking out the Phoenixes, so the strategy worked. Blue will take this round. It was a smart move. Archlights with range, man. Strong unit. Strong enhancement. Upgrade. Okay, blue takes portable shield. Let's see what red picks as a reinforcement for this round. It's round 5. This is where big units usually come out, so I think he might be considering Vulcan's Descent. I don't know how good that is against steel balls. Maybe electromagnetic blast to disable some tech. I don't think he will be considering redeployment. So let's see. I think it's going to be between these 3. Red's got a very tough decision to make now because he's got a very unique combination of units to deal with. But what did he choose? Oh, he brings in the hackers. That's a really good counter to the balls. And he immediately recruits 2 level 2 hackers. Is he going to use... I can't use intensive training. Blue's putting down a missile to destroy some units at the start of the game. I feel like Missile Strike is one of the most underused reinforcements. It works so well because you're paying very little to get rid of one set of units, which gives you a very small advantage, but it's still an advantage. So I really like the reinforcement. Alright, I'm excited to see what these hackers do against the balls. What did Red bring in here? He brought in the hackers, and he's getting... He loaned money for shields. Okay. Interesting choice. Oh wow, that hacker is doing work on those balls. Okay. Blue went for some upgrades. Let's see if it works. Oh wow, looks like the hacker play might actually work. It's gonna work. Oh wow, that was brilliant. Hackers, level 2 hackers to counter steel walls. I'm taking notes. Blue goes for tech specialist, so does red. Very good reinforcement. Decreases the tech upgrade cost of all units by 50. So here we can see that blue has gone for elite marksman, pushing hard for those marksmen. They do quite a bit of damage. Red goes shielded hackers now with range and barrier. Okay, so the logic behind this is blue doesn't have any stormcallers to kill shields, so he's going to take a while to bring those shields down. Only thing he has to bring down shields quickly is steel balls. So I think that's a really good play. What else does red do here? He hasn't got any other tech upgrades, so he spent all his money on the upgrades for the hackers, which I think is gonna work. Let's see. So blue is bringing in more Mustangs. He went mobile beacon. So he's gonna pull his units back so that they don't get hacked. Very, very smart move. And then as he pulls those units back, that'll draw units into the center, into the Mustangs. So I think that's fairly smart. And he continues upgrading his Archlights. So let's see how this works. Hackers don't do well against chaff, so as long as you're throwing chaff at them the whole time, you can win the engagement quite easily. Let's see how it goes here. Yep. The mobile beacon worked. 2 hackers down already. And blue will win this. 1 mobile beacon to counter hackers. Man, that's pretty good. That was a very smart move. And then bringing in more chaff, bringing in more Mustangs. Okay, electromagnetic impact to take down the shields. Red should know that this is going to happen. Maybe he's considering acid blast or electromagnetic impact. I don't think he's considering senior manufacturing specialist because it's so late. This is something you take in the early game, and definitely not photon coating. So let's see. Where does he go? Okay, blue, adding some shields. Yeah, I thought so. Acid is really good here. Blue anticipating the acid and putting down shields. Very, very smart move. He's upgrading some of his units. And now has a range on his Mustangs, and he's included charged shot on his Archlights. This is going to be scary for red. Triple upgraded Archlights into lots of chaff and very lightweight hackers. I predict that blue is going to win this quite handily. And let's see how the round plays out. He also puts down an electromagnetic charge and brings in a few more crawlers. Let's see what the crawlers can do. I mean, with all the Archlights on the field, I don't think the crawlers are going to do very well. But let's see. Now the hackers have full access to all the big units. There's not a lot of anti-air on the field, so I think the Phoenixes are going to clean up here. Okay, so the next upgrade blue will go for will probably be the anti-air on the Archlights. Yeah. Wow. So including the crawlers, adding more chaff to distract the units so that they can protect the hackers. That was a very good play by red. Blue decides to skip to get some economy. I wonder what he's going to buy. Red's still deciding. He also skips. Okay, so what are they going to do? Okay, they're upgrading the hackers on the red side. Blue's bringing in a missile strike at the back. Oh, easy. He's going to move it. He's going to move it somewhere else. Okay, he wants to take out the Mustangs. Okay, it's a good call. The Archlights are being upgraded. We've got some high-level Archlights here. Level 5 Arclight, level 6 Arclight. That's pretty good. But how is he going to respond to the chaff and the hackers? What's he going to bring in? Okay, he brings in some shields. Goes for additional range, brings in more Archlights, and he's probably going to get the... Oh, he hasn't gotten the anti-air upgrade. What's he gonna do to take care of those pesky Phoenixes? I think, okay, he's upgrading his Mustangs. That's a good answer. Blue is going for elite on something. Oh no, he bought extra range. Okay. So additional range. Oh wow, they were able to convert those wheels. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hackers on the field at the moment. Let's see what Ray can do to respond to this with additional range. The additional Archlights did it, man. The additional Archlights did it. They did the job. That was a very smart call. Oof, 123 life left for Red. Let's see how he responds. I mean, bringing in more chaff is not going to help. Ooh, Blue goes nuke. He wants to finish off the game. Red must know that this is coming. I suspect he will take... Oh, he goes for Phoenix range. And then gives the charge shot upgrade. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, what's Blue doing? Blue goes nuke. I wonder where he's going to put down the nuke. He still has all his shields, so that's all good. He takes additional range and brings in a whole bunch of upgraded Mustangs who also have missile interceptor. Which missiles are they intercepting? There's only 2 sets of Stormcallers, so is it the Phoenix? I'm not sure. I want to see why he did this. Okay, he puts the nuke at the bottom. I think he'll finish off the game here, but I'm interested to see why he took missile interceptor. Both bringing in some sentries. Red basically going with more chaff. And upgrading his Phoenix because he knows they're doing work. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, the balls get taken over immediately. Oh, I see. Okay. So it was just, the only thing it was doing was really just taking out the missiles from the Stormcallers, and now they can start focusing on the hackers. So Mustangs with range actually do really well against hackers. That is something new that I did not know. Lesson learned. That was a brilliant battle. I knew I should bet on Blue because he's pretty good. Okay, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I really enjoyed this game. I think I learned some important lessons here. Hackers are better than... Mustangs are better than hackers. And you would never think that Archlights and Mustangs are this good, but turns out they are. It was an amazing game to watch. So I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. I hope you enjoyed my commentary. Please comment if you think there's anything I can improve on. I'm always looking for suggestions. And if you did like the video, just give me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Thank you for watching. Peace.